Hey, everybody. I just wanted to go through the brand new documents that were filed for James Brenner. This is in federal court. You have to forgive me, I'm kind of new to using this. So, okay. Now, they did get a new case number. For those that knew of the case, I believe it was July 6th. They actually changed case numbers for both Chase and Brenner. But anyways, this is what was filed on the 26th, and it's basically just, you know, the the federal government listing what evidence they plan on using against Brenner for his charge. Now, right now, his charges have not changed. So it's just one federal arms charge because the state is the one is going to be charging him for the muzzle loaders, as those are not federally or those are federally legal. Um, but the Winchester 22 live ammo was federally illegal for a felon to own. So, all right. So what they did is this is what they're going to use against him. Um, his past criminal history, prior conviction. Looks like he signed a consent for a polygraph, as did Don Hatley. Odd that his name is spelled different in this document. It says Hatley and Hatley. But anyways, and this Pricey Lane person, who is she? And what emails did she exchange, or what part does she play in Brenner's life? Then let's see, reports, FBI. That's kind of cryptic. I don't know what that is. Results of polygraph exams from Don and Brenner. They're going to enter in Brenner's priors in Maine, which I believe is what, attempted homicide or something close enough to it that it's significant. Um, Photographs rental property of Dylan Rounds. So I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if they consider the grain shed area to be rented, or if even um, Dylan's farm may not have been completely paid off, and that was considered a rental, like rent own. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But what's really interesting is this Walmart. What did Brenner buy on April 9th of 2022? And I mean, it's important enough that, it's the receipt and the product. Now, if this is only a federal arms charge, the only thing that seems logical to me is if he bought, say, the 22 shorts that gun takes, the Winchester 69. Other than that, I don't, I really, I have no idea what it could be. So that's definitely going to be an interesting topic for us, for everybody to try to figure out. Um, then we have Kevin Bibbins. Yes, the mysterious jockey, aka third party searcher. That's Kevin Bibbins. He lives near Dillon, and he helped look for him with both Donald Hatley and Brenner. So that's who that is. He was interviewed June 30th. Let's see, Brenner was interviewed June 16th, then polygraphed and interviewed on June 20th, and then interviewed again, or no, it says interview and transport on July 5th. Donald Hatley, this one says Hatley, like, I don't get it. Um, was interviewed initially 6:30, just like Bibbins, and interesting that Brenner was he was interviewed and just really looked at from the get go. It seems Donald Hatley took polygraph on July 7th. Then this Missy Lane Price is interviewed, and then, or this is an audio video file. Okay, and then also again the rental property as of January 28th of 2022. So I don't know why that date is significant or which specific property they're speaking of, but um, some of this is compelling, I would say. I wish it would say whether, Don Hatley just passed with flying colors, but that will never happen. So whatever. So, anyways, this is if you want to look up this information yourself on the case, you can use this case number and you just go to Pacer, is what it's called. It's for federal courts, and you can look up information, which is really nice. And it gives kind of like you can get the docket text and kind of just explains what these things mean, or motions or responses, etc. So basically, then the rest of the document just speaks to due to the federal rules of criminal procedure, that the United States is notifying the defense, like, hey, this is what we have all of this to pick from, and we're putting in an evidence, and if we need to call on it and bring it up, we will. So that's really all it is. And see, the United States reserves the right to introduce its case in chief, all tangible objects, blah blah blah, made available. So like, everything has to be made available to the defense, so he has an adequate, or they have an adequate time frame to kind of prepare themselves, whatever. This is just typical. Like, this doesn't mean anything different has happened, anything special, new charges. It's just what they're using for now. And it's kind of scary in a way if you think about it, because if they have all of this information, but it's still not enough to technically charge him, and like, it still brings up the question: is he even guilty? Where is Dylan? Like, where is he? Somebody, please. So let's see. Throughout the case, the United States will provide discoverable under Rule 16, 26.2. Uh, United States will permit and facilitate the defendant's own inspection, copying, or photographing of these items described and defined in Rule 16A1E. So, yeah. And then this kind of just explains, what federal that rule that is and what is included. So, documents, tangible objects, examinations, witness, trial and witness testimonies. And then the United States is requesting for compliance with reciprocal discovery, which means they're like, hey, we want to know what you're gonna say about this too. Like, this needs to be an even playing field, right? So, I mean, that's really all it says. It just says that, you know, they did their due diligence in providing the evidence, and here they prove, like, certificate of service, which means that it was received, which is very important because they can't step forward on anything if there is no certificate of service. So, all in all, I guess it it gives us more questions, but it doesn't really help us with trying to figure out what happened. It's so strange. But I guess as time goes on, more things should come out, hopefully. I'm going to go check Pacer again and see if anything else was shared, or I should say downloaded today or yesterday. But for now, this is kind of the big deal that, everybody's talking about. And it's just routine. But yeah, I really would like to know. Oh, a side note, Ellen Berg, her son Dylan, actually said, when asked if they knew who Elaine Price was, he said that it was the mother of one of his friends. So maybe we can get Dylan to kind of say who that is, um, because it looks like he knows. So I don't know. I wish we could find Dylan. That's really all it comes down to. So, thank you for viewing this. I'm super grateful. Um, and I hope you have a great day, and or night or morning or whatever it may be. But yeah, that's it. Nothing great on the Dylan front, but we'll get there. I have faith. I have faith. All right. Thank you for checking it out. Bye bye.